Vitamin D deficiency is one of the most prevalent nutritional shortfalls in the industrialized world, affecting estimates ranging from 40 to over 70% of populations in northern latitudes. The conventional solution is sun exposure, which fails for much of the year at higher latitudes, or supplementation, which is widely recommended but produces mixed results in clinical trials when tested for disease outcomes. What's rarely emphasized is the dietary pathway to vitamin D adequacy, and the Greenland Inuit diet represents the most extreme example of achieving it through food alone. Traditional Inuit foods, fatty fish, marine mammal blubber, liver, and seal brain are among the richest natural sources of vitamin D that exist. Cod liver oil, long used as a supplement, is simply a concentrated extract of a food staple in Arctic cultures. What made the Inuit particularly notable in this respect was that they achieved vitamin D adequacy in a population living at latitudes where sun-mediated vitamin D synthesis is essentially zero for months at a time. The dietary route was not supplementary, it was primary and sufficient. The bioavailability of food source vitamin D compared to supplemental vitamin D is a nuanced area of research. Vitamin D3 from animal sources is generally considered more bioavailable than vitamin D2 from plant sources, and both appear to raise serum 25-hydroxyvitamin D levels effectively when supplemented. What whole food sources may provide that isolated supplements don't is the matrix of co-nutrients, vitamin K2, vitamin A, and dietary fats, that support vitamin D transport, activation, and metabolic function. The Arctic diet provided all of these together, which may explain why populations consuming traditional diets didn't exhibit the vitamin D paradoxes that supplement-focused studies sometimes reveal. Here's a significant concern to address. Vitamin D toxicity is a real risk with supplementation in a way it generally isn't with food sources. The fat-soluble nature of vitamin D means excess accumulates rather than being excreted. Hypervitaminosis D produces hypercalcemia, elevated blood calcium, with symptoms including kidney damage, nausea, and calcification of soft tissues. This toxicity is essentially unachievable through food alone, but documented cases exist of supplement-related toxicity at doses that seemed moderate. For those relying primarily on supplements rather than food-based sources, periodic testing of 25-hydroxyvitamin D levels is not optional, it's a necessary safety check. The positive message here is strong. Fatty fish consumed 2 to 3 times weekly, cod liver oil as a regular addition, and adequate dietary fat to support vitamin D absorption represent a dietary strategy that mirrors, in accessible terms, what the Inuit achieved naturally. For those living in northern climates during winter months, the food-based approach to vitamin D adequacy deserves to be the primary strategy, with supplementation filling the gap rather than substituting for it entirely.